Morning, everybody. Oh, my alarm is going off and whatnot. It's 7:30 in the morning. While we're bagging this stuff up, we're going to try to separate it into a few categories, such as like, you know, machine wire and Romex here and this and that, and then all the other chunky stuff like maybe ballast and brass and boxes and motors and stuff. Maybe I'll just throw all that inside the buggy. You know, I'm just going to kind of respect the journey as it is and just be proud of myself that I made it this far. So, yeah. Anyways, let's get off that topic because we got to get all this crap sorted and organized and bagged up and ready to rock and roll. Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing this morning?
Oh, alive.
Enjoying some good cold weather, ain't you?
Well, it's beautiful weather out right now.
It is.
Get on my way out of here.
Oh, right. Oh. Where'd that man right there?
I've been fighting some pretty serious tooth infections. I got 3 bad teeth that need to get pulled out of my head. And I tell you what, man, last 3 nights I've been waking up every half hour in pain. So I am kind of glad to be going back to Michigan to where my dentist is, so I can get this stuff addressed, so I ain't got to be in so much pain all the time. You know? This is really starting to hurt me. They seem like they weren't, you know, it seems like they weren't too upset about me being here, so I am going to slow down a little bit because we are waiting for our post office package too. I should have explained that to them, but anyways, guys, we're going to take a little quick break and I'm going to drink some coffee and keep working away at this over here. Nah. come on. There's our next pile. Yeah. Yeah, so the owner of this place came over to talk to me for a little bit, and you know, I explained to him a little bit what's going on over here and what I'm doing, and I'll be on my way and this and that, you know. And he doesn't seem real too bothered by me, just bothered by the other person that I was working with. So at least he's gonna be a little lenient with me. I let him know what's going on and where I'm from and this and that. And I just, I need a little bit of time. You know, this all happened so fast yesterday. They're like, yeah, we're closing up. Everybody's got to go. You know, it's like, well, I can't just get up and go that fast. I got to get this stuff sorted, and I got to get my truck loaded and make sure I'm safe, make sure everything's 100%. I'm traveling a long distance, you know. So, you know, there's not a whole lot I can do. And then plus on top of that, I'm waiting for a package from the post office, and I need to get that before I go. So really, I'm just trying to basically stall until I get my package, you know. And I got some good reasons to stall, you know what I'm saying, because I don't have what I need yet. I'm still trying to get some money out of Brady before he disappears, and I know that's coming soon. I lost a lot of respect for that guy, for Brady, after hearing some of the real truths from the owners here. Some of the stuff I heard yesterday kind of upset me, so I'm not trying to get into that. Let's best not get into that, because we can't change it now. We can't go back, right? So, yep. Alright everybody, we're back. I got some hot warmish tea, and I got some Orajel toothache liquid here. I got 4 bad teeth, 3 lower jaw and 1 upper jaw. The 3 on the lower are basically gone and just rotted away, man. I gotta get to a dentist to take care of it. It just now started really hurting the past 3-4 days. I haven't had much sleep. So, due to the pain, you know, I would wake up and go, oh man. And I would drink more of that Orajel stuff. And so yeah, we're gonna jump right back into her and keep sorting out this machine wire and Romex. This is the last bit right here. So All right, y'all. We are heading out to that first scrapyard. We're gonna turn in a Romex and wire and tin shred and motors and transformers and stuff like that. And then we're
Take
gonna
me
go sell
back
the
to
real
a
good
place
stuff.
where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Too many things going on, I can't keep track of them all. From people dropping a bomb to people putting up walls. I feel like life is on hold, perception stuck in a vault. I know that time can heal all, but how much time till we fall? It's awfully chilly outside, when there's no shelter to hide. When everything is a lie, you'll find that out in some time. But when the things on your mind are all considered a crime, communication aside, we'll all just fight till we die. Is this an argument, or just the start of it? Either way, I don't wanna be a part of it. Can I just get some space? I don't have the heart for this. I can't be picking up the pieces, fixing scars from this. Is this an argument, or just the start of it? I wanna drive away so I can be so far from it. I wanna find a place where no one breaks their promises. Or maybe drown myself in something that is bottomless. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. I know that things seem bad, but they could be much worse. There's always someone else who has a greater curse, a greater thirst, a hunger, pain, and mercy. Just find whatever you got and try to be thankful first. I wanna feel again, I need a couple friends. I never really understood just how the story ends, but I can feel it's tense, don't know the consequence. The volatility of life, my only confidence. Is this an argument, or just the start of it? Either way, I don't wanna be a part of it. Can I just get some space? I don't have the heart for this. I can't be picking up the pieces, fixing scars from this. Is this an argument, or just the start of it? I wanna drive away so I can be so far from it. I wanna find a place where no one breaks their promises. Or maybe drown myself in something that is bottomless. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all.
drop off some tin shred. Alrighty, everybody. I don't know where the hell I could drop this stuff off. I'm guessing just right there. Maybe we can just back up and back right up into it. How you doing, sir? Here to drop off some tin shred.
Some what now?
Some tin shred.
Oh yeah, man. If you just turn around, back up right here.
That's what I was thinking. I
Yeah,
seen
we'll
that.
pull it off there.
All right, thanks, sir. I don't really need the magnet. I don't really need the magnet. It's just a few things. Appreciate it though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's non-ferrous stuff.
Okay.
More along on this side right here. Yeah. Oh hell, I guess I could just dump it, right? These bags here and there, and I think that's it for shredding. Yeah. Got a couple of pieces there too on top. Yeah. I think that's it. Yeah, for shredding.
All right.
Right on. Yep. Beautiful morning out, man.
It is. It's a little cool. But
Great weather. Great weather.
a little cool. It's a change of weather pattern real quick. What?
Right. Hey, this is my first time here. Where's the non-ferrous building at?
All right. You see where the truck's backed up at?
Yeah.
We just pull up there and go back right there where he's at.
Okay.
There's a set of double doors and they'll take care of you right there.
I'll just have
Make
to.
sure you go
I'll
ahead
just
and
have to wait my turn, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
But by the time you go ahead way back, you're probably done.
Awesome.
But just yeah, go ahead and way back. And,
Yeah.
he'll give you a green light again, back off, and then pull up there, and then they'll take care
Right
of
on.
you.
Thank you, sir.
Sir.
I'm from Michigan. Traveling to Florida until my travel trailer took a shit on me, and I got stuck here for about a month. Now I'm on my way to Florida and back home to Michigan. So,
Oh wow, what part of Michigan?
just north of Detroit, about an hour.
Ooh, that's one better. I lived in Shelbyville for about a year.
Shelbyville. That
It's in
sounds.
between Gun Lakes where I live.
Yeah, that sounds real familiar.
Yeah, it's in between
Yeah.
Kalamazoo and Grand
Okay.
Rapids.
Yeah, right on.
Right between them.
Yeah, I run a little YouTube channel. It's called Merchant Metals.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I got the camera on my head.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my viewers love the scrapyard action, you know.
Oh, I bet.
But check it out sometime. Merchant Metals.
Merchant Metal.
Yes, sir. Thank you. No whining. Pretty sure I'm on the scale far enough. I like that little ringy bell sound they got there. So I'm assuming I'm just gonna have to wait. My turn. Mason, you're being a good boy. You just keep being a good boy, okay? You stay there and you be good now. All right, you stay. Stay. Thank you for being a good camera, Hero 6. Not much battery left on it, but so I'm gonna keep this number 2 because they're paying way more at that other yard. So I'm just here to turn in my tin shred, motors, transformers. We'll sell them the aluminum and the Romex wire. There's a beautiful old truck right there. Beautiful Sierra. All right. Good, good, good. Okay, yeah, so we're here to sell Romex. We'll sell the aluminum. I'm gonna double check that though. Here's my list. $0.60 a pound. Wait, which place are we at? Stay. N and W. See, Mason, we're at N and W. That's where we're at. We're here to sell the Romex. We'll sell them the light wire, transformers, motors, extruded aluminum. All my heavier metals are going to the other yard, but they're paying way more. A and S metals, that's where we're selling all our solids at. All our wires and transformers, motors, and extruded aluminum is going to get sold here. Sounds good. Sounds good, Mason boy. We're going to do a battery switch out on Hero 6 real quick. So we'll be yeah, we'll be right back. Oh, you know, just waiting my turn, that's all. It's all good, it's all good. Stay. Awesome, good angle. Nice. Hero 6, we're waiting for that truck to move, and then we'll get in there and we'll sell our Romex, our light wire, all of our goodies. Ford Ranger! It's a Ford Ranger! I gotta find my damn gloves, man. I don't really need them. He's moving now. Get back. Hey, you want me to give you a minute or are you good? Want to back up? All right. Yep. Just trying to give you a good side to work on, that's all. How about there? All right, man. Well, my name is Merchant Metals. I am from Michigan. I'm a recycler from up north. Stuck here for a month while I damaged the shit out of my travel trailer. I was heading to Florida and well, here I am. So.
You got your ID on you, bud?
Oh yeah, sure do. Sure do. He don't need an ID, right? He doesn't need an ID though, right?
No.
Okay.
What a horrible place to get stuck, Alabama.
Yeah, Mason, you get back in the truck. Hey,
You might want to watch out. There might be some stuff there.
go get in there, butthead. He's a scrapyard dog.
Oh, okay. He got no fault.
Oh yeah. You stay in there. You stay. He thinks he's at home, you know. Yeah. So today I am here to be dropping off. All right. I got motors, transformers, extruded aluminum. Some of it's dirty, so I don't know how you guys treat that here. We call it number 9 up north.
We're doing sheet.
Sheet, that's fine by me. I heard aluminum's not doing too shabby right now anyway, so that's good.
Blend China.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, it is what it is. Then I got a good bit of Romex. You guys are paying $2 a pound. That's why I'm actually here.
Or
So,
number one.
well, that's what I was told. Romex wire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Half wire.
Yep. So. Yeah, I just basically just scrapped out the old horse arena over there by Libby's Catfish Diner.
Oh.
You familiar with that old horse arena that used to be over there?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I just basically demoed the rest of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what we're pulling off first.
Right on, man. I guess with whatever's easiest, maybe we just start right back here with this stuff. Motors and transformers, ballasts, however you guys want to call them. I got something jammed up right there, I think. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, those are ballasts there. So these are going to be the motors. I got lazy with that one. I didn't want to take that shield off here. I don't know how you guys want to count that.
I mean, your gloves. These are beer cans.
Yep, and then that's a dirty piece right there, cast. So you want to weigh those up first, or?
Does these have wire in them?
Actually, I'm gonna keep that for now. I usually strip it out, but I'm just trying to make some room. I'm gonna keep that number 2, just like we got like 4 or 5 bags of Romex wire, so that's the big
Is that
ticket.
burnt?
Yeah, it actually is burnt.
Oh, okay.
Came from a pole barn that burned down over there. So I went through and picked up all the
If you want to
scraps.
sell that, you gotta have the fire department.
Really?
report. Yeah. Because
Is that like that-
burning is illegal.
Is that like that everywhere?
Fuck.
Because this stuff came from a demo site.
I mean, it'll be throughout the whole state of Alabama, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that stuff came from a demo site, and I can't certainly just get rid of it, you know.
And then on these are mainly ceiling fan motors, and we just buy those as 10 because the wire in it ain't enough for us to sell it for an electric motor.
Oh, so you guys wouldn't throw these in electric motors down
No.
here? Not even that one?
That one looks like aluminum wire, but I'd have to file it, so no.
Okay. All right, man.
Like this one could be tiny aluminum if it,
Yeah, usually I wouldn't have problems selling these for 20, 30 cents a pound, you know, but every yard's different.
yeah, that one's an actual electric motor.
You know, might be a couple other ones, but they mainly are ceiling fan motors.
That's what I was noticing when I pulled. Appreciate that.
Okay, so yeah, let's just, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll set this one off and do these first.
Yeah. So that just gets sold as tin shred, basically?
Yeah, shred.
Yeah.
That's
All
where
right.
we'll go down there. We'll bail it in with the
We'll do it.
washers and dryers and whatnot.
You guys don't hold the cash, you pay up front, right? Okay, good. I heard a couple yards here and there, they'll like take your scrap and then they'll go, oh, well, you got to come back in 4 or 5 days to get it, and it's got to clear. And some places they say we have a copper law.
We just go through it.
Yeah.
Right here.
I just had to ask because I've heard that song and dance before. So.
It's out here and
What do you do? You go around place to place and get.
Yeah, let me move that right here.
Scrap.
Well,
Like work
you
for
guys
another
can check out my YouTube channel if you want. You guys watch YouTube?
I do, yeah.
I'm Merchant Metals on YouTube. That'll tell you everything you need to know about me right there.
Seen the GoPro, I figured.
Yeah. Yeah,
Thought that was about to hit me on the foot.
my viewers like the scrapyard action, you know.
Yeah, I used to do the vlogging and everything, but I was skating across the United States until somebody stole my GoPro.
Yeah, that'll happen. That's for
So
sure.
they stole everything I owned, my whole bag, my
That sucks,
board,
dude.
everything that I was going across.
So what are you guys gonna do with these?
We'll have to file them and see if they're aluminum or copper and then go from there.
Well, I can tell you that there's 2 aluminum and 1 copper coil on these.
So those.
That's why I didn't tear them.
That's electric motor.
All right, because that's why I didn't tear these apart. There is copper on all these. There's just aluminum, copper.
Yeah.
Some of them are like
You
that.
just have to file it down.
Right on, right on. Well, there's cut mark on the other side there. I did them, so you'll be able to see the copper. That one you might not be able to see.
Okay, he's gonna go grab a grinder. See what there.
That one's copper. I'll just I'll dump them out right here. How about that? Better than pawing at them, you know.
As in like these that are all aluminum, but
Right.
the irony aluminum as well.
Copper. That one's gonna be hard to tell. Shoot. Oh, I see. Yeah, copper right there. Yeah. This one might be a culprit. That one there. That one's good. Yeah, man, I tell you what, sometimes some of these bigger ones, the older versions, they're worth opening. Some of them are. You'll get 3 big copper coils on them and you'll be like, woo. You know, but when you get the one little copper coil, it's really not worth tearing down. You know, it's just like sell it as is. That's usually how I go about it. Copper. Yeah, so if you guys watch my YouTube channel, you guys will see me scrapping the shit out of a horse farm.
Well, I know we got some things you probably like here.
Oh yeah.
First one being those cutting rods up there on top.
The what?
Cutting rods.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that would help you out a lot.
I tell you what, there's good money in those brass chillers right there. Those big old brass chillers, man. One time I picked one up, it was over 200 pounds of brass. One run, I was like, yeah. Beauty.
Keep my eye out for it.
Right?
I just want a box of that Bear Bright right there.
Yeah, you can load that up for me if you want.
I'm coming with you.
Right. want to do ballast next? You guys got a category for those?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I'm actually on my way to West Palm Beach, Florida to meet one of my other YouTube buddies. His name's Project Shop Florida. I don't know if you ever heard of him, but he's one hell of a scrapper out that way. And he's got his own machine shop, and he'll mass process copper transformers faster than you'll ever see anybody process. But you know, good stuff.
Yeah, I've seen some people like making videos about cutting electric motors open.
Yeah, this guy has a stator record where he'll do 2,000 and 3,000 pound generator stators, and he has a whole hydraulic system where he rips the copper straight up out of there.
Dang.
Oh, it's
yeah,
beautiful.
no, I see people using like grinding wheels to cut it, and I'm like, dude, like you're just wasting your money at that
Oh
point.
yeah.
Like, there's not even any sense in, you know, wasting the whole grinding wheel on
Right.
one motor.
You're right.
And make a video about it saying, look how much copper I got out of this motor. it just don't make sense, dude. Just
Right.
need the steel too.
Well, I mean, cutting them apart's the one thing, but pulling the copper is the other. You know, getting the copper out,
but
it can
like
be
I said,
frustrating.
You're wasting a grinding wheel on like each
Yep.
and every motor. It's not worth it.
Not worth it. You're eating up your
Costing
profits,
yourself more money.
right?
You made a cool video.
All right, we got aluminum up next after those ballast there, so we'll just, I guess, throw it. Oh, you're good. I was just gonna let it drop. Yeah, I didn't hurt you, did I?
Nah, you
All right.
I wake up in the morning, my eyes are hurting myself.
Yeah, before I was a scrapper, I was a concrete guy for the longest time, man. And I got bad carpal tunnel in my hands. I'll wake up in the middle of the night with them feeling like they're on fire.
Ooh.
You can't feel them because they're numb. You gotta swing your hand around like it's a, you know, like a rag doll. You know, get the,
I gotta make sure it's
get
there.
get the damn blood flowing back into the.
Oh, okay.
Like,
so that's
like,
what
see,
it's
I got
called.
like carpal tunnel.
Yeah, you ever woke up?
Like, you
both
see
your
my
arms?
knuckles? They look exploded, basically.
Ooh.
Like everything past there down, I can't really feel. You know.
Yeah.
And it's just due to being a concrete guy and just
I
you
did
know.
tree work, but
Yeah, dirty aluminum.
There's no bag light on it.
Yeah, back in Michigan, we call it number 9 extruded.
oh, I thought that was a radiator in there. That's what I was trying to get.
I got some more. Well, I guess if you want to call it dirty. I mean, what's the price for dirty?
50 cents a pound.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, no, I like my arms fall asleep while I'm asleep, and I'll wake up and I can't feel my arms and I start freaking out.
Oh yeah.
Dude, first time that ever happened to me, I screamed. I was like, oh,
Oh, you're losing
like this.
you're losing your circulation in your shoulders.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
exactly what that is.
Yeah, like I went to sleep with my arms behind my head. When I woke up, I couldn't see and I couldn't feel my arms. I started freaking out.
Yep.
Oh, you said you would keep
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that for now. But I used to have shoulder problems from being a finisher, basically. And when I sleep, I'll basically lay both of my arms straight forward and lay on my stomach. And when you're in that position, the blood flow will circulate good.
Yeah.
You know, that's the only way I could do it. Couple more.
Let's lay that up and go ahead and get this weight unless you hardly have any more.
I don't think I got any more. Nope, we're good. How did I do on that? 50 pounds? 80, oh, beauty. You could have got me. Just playing, bro. Oh. All right. You all right? Oh. So this is just real light wire. That's how we call it. light wire.
There's no coax in it.
Yeah, this stuff right here is copper.
Yeah, that's why I touched it with my magnet.
What is there, about 50 pounds? 56. Oh, it's right there. Okay, see, I'm blind. I got eyes like a tuna, you know.
Yeah, I'm pretty blind.
Just careful bumping your head. I've done it many times. I'll try to grab this side here for you. Yeah, I should have close to 300 pounds of straight up Romex, so. Well, yeah, we just call it Romex, basically.
Huh?
That's $2 a pound stuff, right?
Yeah, that's plate number 1.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I seen that and I was like, damn.
Oh, that's
That's a flat tire.
that's an invention I made.
I seen the extra one over there.
Back to saying to where processing electric motors can be time consuming and costly. I got that tire that you just looked at. It's my invention to process them quick. I'll show you a YouTube short before I leave about it. It'll blow your mind, dude. Oh, I'm gonna keep this stuff too. Just the Romex stuffs. Yeah. Oh wait, is this aluminum?
Yeah, this
yeah,
is
that, yeah, we'll get that out of here.
For ACRS, I always fix them up.
That's a heavier one right there. That's the machine wire. I gotta clean the ends up and stuff first on that. It's all still dirty, so.
You sell it as number 1.
Right?
A lot of
Hell yeah.
never thought about scrapping professionally. Like I see everybody else just do it.
Oh
with
shoot, did I miss one? My bad, brother. For the most part, it's all pretty damn clean. I might have just, like I said.
It's number 2 because of the asbestos coating.
Oh, okay. That's the good eating stuff, though.
Yeah. No, you're supposed to do it like this and go.
Yeah, there shouldn't be a whole lot of that stuff either, the fiber coated stuff. It's mainly all good. House wire, yeah, 300 and some odd. Oh, 287, okay. I think that's what I have. Let's see here.
We'll say 285 for a random 2 pounds of stuff we might pull out along the way.
That's fine. That'll work. I actually said 284 on mine, so we were pretty close.
So just that was 570.
Outstanding.
On the copper, they'll give you a check and you'll have to go cash it up.
So how is the, what do you mean for the wire?
Well, I mean, they'll probably just end up making it a check because you had so much copper.
Yeah.
They gotta have like a paper trail and whatnot. You know?
So I can easily cash it. I'm from out of state, so I don't want to have a problem, you know.
You should just be able to go cash it.
Okay.
Outstanding. You have an ID, I don't feel.
Okay, we got just a little bit of aluminum here. Let me help you move these somewhere. I remember to turn this on. You see a red beep, right? Yeah. Ah, yeah, good. I've made that mistake before. Huh? Yeah, it's just all aluminum cable. That's too bad. I gotta find someone to buy that burnt. You know, I'm gonna keep.
Go to Tennessee.
I'm gonna hang on to that.
You can, I know somewhere in Tennessee they buy brown copper.
Yeah. I might be able to call around and. Yeah, that's it for now, boss. Yeah, these two things, yeah.
Okay. That we buy is just regular metal because the motor's still on the thing.
Oh, okay. All right.
Check the big base.
Yeah, it should be cast aluminum.
Yeah.
I just got lazy with it, honestly. Did we weigh that awning piece? Oh, okay. Yeah. Right on. Good times. Yeah, I'm glad I'm getting here before the market crashes even more. I heard it's been going down, so.
Yeah,
Right. Beautiful.
Just go around here to the office.
Right around the office? Do I get a paper or whatever?
To the computer.
Write down my YouTube name before you
You
go.
said Metal Merchant, didn't you?
No, you got it backwards. It's Merchant Metals.
Merchant Metals.
Yeah. When I tell people, I automatically assume they forget 10 seconds later. Well, that's how I am. So, I mean, you know. Alrighty. Thank you, good sir. You should see me laying a pile of e-waste scrap somewhere.
Went and gave you a
Oh,
subscribe.
hell,
That should be
there
you
I
up there, ain't
am.
it?
Thank you, sir. Yeah, that's me. Appreciate it, brother. Yep. You too. Something's on fire over there. That's good. Dude, that's good. Let's go sell the big stuff too. I don't know where to park. I guess I'll just park people in, man. Mason, stay. Stay. Oh. Howdy. I gotta say, y'all, I love your little scrapyard here, man.
Okay.
I'm a traveler from Michigan,
Okay.
so it's nice to
Jared.
see somewhat familiar faces in,
Yep.
in the trade. So I just got back from the non-ferrous section over there, and I dropped off maybe 3 bags of tin shred in the beginning. My name's Dusty.
Dusty, okay.
Yeah. What's your name?
Jared.
Jared.
Yep.
Jared. Great to meet you.
Chris, meet you.
Yeah. So, man, what do you guys think about the market crashing?
We don't know yet.
Well, I know, but it's got everybody on edge.
Yeah.
That's why I'm over here selling everything I got so I can get my ass to Florida. I'm traveling, and well, I ended up breaking down about a month ago. My travel trailer took a big shit coming across that big old bridge just south of Athens.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with that bridge?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got road cones up and stuff. I blew a tire and shredded the whole side of my trailer.
Not a good place for tire to
Oh,
go.
God. Little bit of axle damage and this and that, and well, that got me stuck here for about a month. So took on this job of scrapping out an old horse farm arena down over by Libby's Catfish Diner. Are you familiar with that? Yeah, the place went under a couple of years back from what I hear.
Yeah.
So, yep, I run a small YouTube channel. That's why I got a camera on my head.
Okay.
My viewers love the scrapyard action. They love it.
Man, yeah.
They wouldn't live without it. You know. Love for you to write my name down. You can check me out, and
Yeah.
if you ever got any questions of where any of that came from, dude, just watch the YouTube vid. So outstanding. Yeah. Hope you don't mind my chicken scratch here. But ever since I got here to Alabama, I've ran into nothing but Southern hospitality from everybody.
Can't beat that.
Yeah, man. I tell you what. Up in Michigan, you could ask anybody. They say we're all a bunch of pricks up there, you know. Yeah.
You working for Jeff or Jackson on the arena up there?
Well, I'm familiar with Jeff. I was working with the old manager that was there. I guess his name was Brady.
Yeah.
If you're familiar with that character. Yeah. So I was dealing with him, and then he's done for now, and I guess either Jeff or the other guy, his nephew or cousin or something like that. They sold off all the rest of the items there to some other scrapper guy. I think his name is Benny.
Benny got
Benny.
yeah.
Benny, you know Benny?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, good guy.
Yep.
Yeah. So he sold off all the rest of everything there, and you know, obviously YouTube. So
Yep.
right on.
Our man just come around front right there.
Yeah.
We'll pay you at the pay window.
Okay, I thought you were just gonna pay me right here. I
Nope,
guess so.
you gotta go out and around.
You're probably like, what the heck is this guy walking in my office for? Hey, pay window, how you doing?
Doing good.
Oh, I didn't know to come to the window.
Yeah, we got it set up. Right.
Yeah.
Sign that pad for
Right on. Get a load of this nice weather you guys are having now, man.
Yeah, it's talking about cool on us. It was warm.
Yeah, it was getting up there. Yeah, with my travels here, I've been learning a lot about the red wasps.
Yeah.
We don't have them up north.
We got them here.
They're colorful, and they come right at you.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. So, as far as the check goes, that's what one of your employees was saying in there, is that you're going to write me a check, correct?
Yep.
So, where do I go and cash that? What bank?
Which way you go?
Well, I'm not leaving that horse arena until later today, so it doesn't really matter.
If you go up 131, you go north,
Yeah.
just turn left,
Okay.
and you get up to the main intersection right there, turn right like you're going to the horse arena, and there's a Regions Bank right there on the corner.
Okay. What's the bank called?
Regions.
Regions. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, just, for me being out of town, I just don't want to have a problem with a check, you know what I mean?
Yeah. They'll probably charge you to cash it, but $5 or something.
That's all right.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man, you have a good day. God bless.
All right, bless you.
Yep. Hope you enjoy my channel.
Yeah, thanks.
Yep. Wow. $734. It is a check though, but what can you do? Now I gotta hurry up and get to the other scrapyard. Go on. What the heck? So we're gonna rush on to the other yard, I think. 734. %. I'm sure we'll make it. Okay. Here we go. Hang on there, Hero 6. Go on. Go on. Go on.
and I can take the pain. You wanna sink or swim? I'm gonna go down swinging. Look deep within. I get lost in the feeling. I just need a win. I'm gonna find my meaning. I can make a change. I wanna play the game. You wanna sink or swim? I'm gonna go down swinging. Look deep within. I get lost in the feeling. Just need a win. I'm going off. I know it's time to make a change, and I can take the pain. You wanna sink or swim? I'm gonna go down swinging. Look deep within. I get lost in the feeling. Just need a win. I'm gonna find my meaning. I can make a change. I wanna play the game, yeah.
Stay. Alright, we gotta pop another battery in Mr. Hero 6 up there. It shut off for sure. There's no telling when it shut off, but we got some footage of the drive here. We're at the next scrapyard, and we're gonna try to get them to buy all of it. I got this 85-pound bag of basically half-burnt copper that I hope they're gonna buy off of me, because I would definitely like to get the extra money. I would definitely like that. I think that's the scrapyard right there, actually. It's possible. Sweet. I'm gonna turn it off then back on. We've got 32 minutes left. That's fine. Yeah, these small town scrapyards, man, they don't really get too many YouTubers. couple of them were kind of excited to see me. And you're on live, okay. I'm on the live, let's go. Let's sell this stuff. Okay. Oh, you know what I should do? I should get a couple of straps around them bags so I can crane it all off of there easy peasy. That makes sense to me. Ooh. It won't take long. I just gotta grab these bags. Damn. Piece of Romex. That's fine. $3.75 I'm getting for all this. Yeah. I take that all day. So I think that is the scrapyard back there because I hear cutting torches. Okay. And I got this burnt stuff right there. That under there like that there. Sweetness. All right. We'll get over there and sell this stuff. Heck yeah, brother. Hero 6. I should be facing you this way. Like this. I think like that would be the best for you. All right, let's go. Yeah. Yeah. I don't crumple up my receipt quite yet. All right, let's get it. Oh, there's some crazy freaking potholes right here. Holy shit. I mean, holy spit. Metals. Your destination is on the right. We buy scrap metal. That's good. I'm selling. So what the heck is going on right there? Or do I drive through that little opening? guess we gotta pull through and scale on, scale out. Howdy, ma'am. I'm here to sell some copper.
Alright, I'm gonna need you to back up over here and I'll need a ID.
Outstanding. Thank you. You want it right now?
You can give it to me.
Yeah.
Hi, baby.
It's my baby boy. Oh no. You see, Mason, sit down. Mason, you chill out. No. they're talking to each other. They're both dogs.
And then just back up over here.
Alrighty. Mason, you back up over there. Alright. Let me just back up. Mason, stop it. No. Stay. Howdy. Do I have to just park here or do I drive right in?
What do you got? Copper?
Yeah, copper.
You got all these bags. Give them the back up.
Still, it's $3.75 for Bear Bright, correct?
It went down.
Well, I just called like an hour ago.
Yeah.
It's dropped every single day. It's down
Sometimes
$1
twice a day.
since last
Well,
week.
so now what's the price?
$3.25.
$3.25 for Bear Bright?
Yep.
Shoot. Uh-oh. I got some price quotes for 3 other yards. I'm gonna see what's going on. I might have. I'm from out of town. I'm from Michigan, and
Yeah, that's
I just I'm on my way to Florida and back up to Michigan, so I got to get as much as I can get.
Just let us know.
Oh man. So what's number 2 now?
Number 2 went down to $2.65 and number 1 to
Oh
$3.
my God.
Not long after I had talked to you this morning, they sent the new price things in.
Yeah, that sucks. All right, well, just give me a moment. I got to figure out what I'm doing here.
All right, thank you.
Stuff off and you would back up for us. Would you back up for us?
Yeah, no problem. Back up. Well, that's no good. So they're like, oh, the price went down. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Sit down now. So now they're saying $3.25 for Bear Bright. I was really relying on that extra money. So $3.50, $3.25. Mason, sit down. $3.25. I'm gonna take a hit on both of everything. So she said $3.25 for Bear Bright now. Damn it! What a pain in the ass. Shoot. Oh no. I gotta be able to negotiate with them somehow. Damn it! You gotta be kidding me. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. I should have came here first, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna count up how much we have for those 3 items there. 2, 4 plus 182 plus 85. Yeah, I almost have 400 pounds of copper to sell. 391 pounds. So I'm going to get off the camera real quick, and I'm going to go up there and explain to them what I got here. I wish I had my pen. Where's my pen at? Okay, there it is. £391. She said she wanted to offer me $325. $325. Number 2 copper. Oh my God, see, like number 2 copper, $335 right there. $335, $365, $375. I'm gonna have to make a wheel and deal with her. Like, I got 400 pounds of damn copper over here, right? That's ready to go. So, work me a deal. You're at $325. I was expecting $375. Can you bump me up 20 more cents at least? From $325, $335, $345. $345. Because over in Athens, they're paying $350 for Bear Bright, and then $345 for number 1, and then $325 for number 2. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna get off the camera and go haggle. I can't have a camera in the face while I haggle. That's not nice. Okay, everybody, change of plans. We're not selling to this scrapyard because they just they didn't lowball me. Their prices went down. But I did find somebody that has much better prices. It's not $3.75 a pound for Bear Bright, but this place called Harmon Scrap Metal in Athens. It's a half-hour away from here. I think it's going to be worth the drive because they're offering me $350 for Bear Bright $345 for number 1, and then for number 2 they're offering me $325. And I told them, you promised me not to switch prices within the drive I get there, and she promised me that she would not. So that's good. This scrapyard that we're sitting at now is at $325 for Bear Bright, and then they want to give me $310 for number 1, and then they want to give me $265 for number 2. That seems like a heck of a lot less. I think I'd rather drive to Athens. So that's what we're gonna do. We're heading out there now, and oh, sorry guys, but they outbeat you in prices, and I think $350 is a good price. Hero 6 better be recording. I'm gonna double check real quick. Okay, we're recording. Let's get to that scrapyard. It's just right down the street now. Right? Let's go. Let's get it. Doomsday. That place looks cool.
In a quarter mile, your destination will be on the right.
Quarter mile up on the right. That's what he says. Sell this copper and let's go get us a meal out in Mason, boy. That must be it right here. Yeah.
Your destination is on the right.
I better go give him my ID first. Stay. Alrighty. Oh, do not enter. I don't read signs, I guess.
Hi there.
My name's Dusty. I'm from Michigan.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. I called you ahead of time about some prices, about some copper.
Okay. What you want to do is you want to drive right over here. See where this garage door is?
Yep.
You just want to pull right over here, and they'll weigh it and all that good stuff.
All right.
They'll give you a ticket, and you can bring that back to me, and we'll set you up an account.
Alrighty, ma'am. Thank you. Don't want to get in the way of the forklift.
Just bear with us. We gotta load this out first.
Yes, sir. No problem. Take your time, boss.
What all you got on there?
Oh, I got some Bear Bright number 1 and number 2 copper. Yes, sir. Mason, you stay. It's gonna be over here along the side. Yeah, I tipped them over so I'll just take my crane and lift them up out of there. It's about 300-400 pounds. So, my name's Dusty.
James.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm from Michigan.
You do YouTube, don't you?
Yeah, I'm a traveling scrapper. Yep. Yes, sir. I'll leave you my YouTube name. Maybe you can look me up later and watch me while you have a good dinner one night. You'll get a couple of laughs, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I do get, well, I'm just getting into it. I ain't got any videos out yet.
You're planning on creating?
Yeah, I do custom fishing lures. I do all
cool.
fishing baits.
Cool, man.
Yeah. Me and my dad do woodworking, so
yeah.
I plan on doing that.
If it wasn't for me being not in Michigan, I got like 800 pounds of lead back at home. They make lots of fishing weights with those.
Yeah.
You stay. Get my crane set up right now. Perfect. Ready to go?
No.
Oh.
You want to set it on this?
Sure.
You can pick it up with forklift easier.
That works for me. Yeah, I was just gonna drive it right up to your scale and drop it right on there for you.
Nah, you can't. It won't go in the door.
That won't?
No.
That's box truck height. It should fit.
Well, our electronics.
Oh, I see. Well, I don't want to be the guy to crash into your door either. Yeah, you watch my YouTube channel, you'll watch me and my truck taking down 40-foot trusses with it. Pretty cool stuff. I took down a 40 by 150 pole barn over in Decatur by myself.
So you live here, or where do you live?
No, I mean, I'm from Michigan, but I'm at one of those points in my life where I kind of have my life moment going, I better do something fun before I get a little too tired, you know. I just need the straps back. We'll hit the other one. Might be able to just lay that right down. Thank you. But yeah, I'm traveling from Michigan to Florida. I'm meeting somebody down there, kind of the same guy that got me into this whole YouTube thing. Can't wait to meet him. Been pretty busy last week or whatever? No?
Just steady.
Got nervous with this market crash. I've been calling around trying to find the best prices, and you guys seem to be it.
Yeah.
For now.
The rules here is getting very strict.
Yeah.
We can only take certain things.
Well, you can take copper, right?
Yeah. As long as it's not burnt.
Yeah.
If you threw it in the barrel and burn the shielding off it, I can't take it.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for that bag right there. That came out of a burn pile. It was from one of the buildings that
That's the boss.
it was from one of the buildings that was burnt down. I made a YouTube video about it. I was picking through the ashes for copper, and there's 40 pounds of basically burnt copper, and then the other 40 pounds is basically copper coils from transformers. And those aren't burnt, so if I gotta pick through it and then just sell you 40 pounds out of it, I will, you know. But yeah, there's proof on footage that that's not intentionally burnt.
Well, I'll let him make that discretion, but
Yeah.
whatever else is going to use stolen here, we'll set it off in there.
Say again?
You got anything else coming off?
No. Besides that bag.
What'd you say?
Besides that bag right there, but
You're not selling none of that?
no, I got to go through it. I got to cut all the ends off.
Oh, okay.
It's still dirty.
Just set it on there for right now. When he
Good.
gets done loading that truck, I'll just have him pick it up.
All right. Stay. We'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna try to get him to buy this copper, this burnt stuff. It wasn't intentionally burnt. You guys know that for sure. Alrighty, y'all. They unfortunately did not take my bag of burnt copper, but they said, you're heading south, go to Georgia, they'll buy it. You know, I'm not, you know, like I don't really, I believe them. I believe that Georgia will buy it, and that's good, because there's like 85 pounds of stuff like that right there. I'll be able to get $200-300 bucks once I get to Georgia, so that's pretty minty. I'll probably be like jumping out of Alabama and going into Georgia. I think that's what I'm gonna do. But anyways, we did really good, so that's what we're gonna go do now. Oh, I'm gonna write my name down for those guys so they can check me out, man. I don't want to lose that either. You stay. Ooh, ah, you stay. Ah. Yo. I was trying to slide this in there. This is my YouTube channel name if you guys ever get interested in seeing what I do. I'm a mobile scrapper from Michigan to Florida. Yeah, look into it. Pretty interesting channel. You might get a couple laughs. You might like what you see, so have yourself a good day. Come on. You get recording. Sweet. With the fork. Well, that kind of sucks, guys. I do got all the money, but I couldn't access any of it. I had to put it straight on my card.
Turn left onto Cloverleaf Drive, then turn right onto US.
Which is not such a bad,
72 East US Highway
not such a bad
72
thing.
East.
Shut up.
At the light, turn right onto US 72 East, US Highway 72 East.
But anyways, I was waiting for her to finish. So I had to put all my money on the card and I can't access it till tomorrow. She tried to get me 500 bucks that was already on my card, but that didn't work either. So I got 100 bucks in my wallet still. I turned in all my scrap
US 72 East, 3/4 of a mile.
and I don't have $1 to show for it, literally. That's just my luck. That's the story of my life. I got some more scrap in the back, I guess, but anyways, we got a 22-minute drive back to Decatur, and we're gonna have to wait until we have funds to leave. Now, it's like if it's not one thing, it's the other, you know. Like, I got 100 bucks in my wallet. If I left now and I broke down, I'd be screwed until tomorrow. So basically, I'd be broke down. I'd be camping wherever I broke down, you know. Yeah. That's a bunch of nice woods back there. That'd be like a nice little nature walk. I really feel like doing that. Can we go? Let's go. You may go around. Stay. I'm gonna take a look inside this dumpster. Stay. And then we'll go for a walk. Looks like a bunch of crap. It's all paint and drywall. I missed it. I look like a construction worker, so I'm pretty much fine. Get. That's too bad. That'd be nice to find a big old ball of wire up in that sucker.
Take the next left onto
Okay. What happens if I go right? No, then I won't. Then I'll miss 65. Basically. Right, nothing down that way. You're fine.
Turn right onto the I-65 South ramp, then merge onto I-65 South.
Alright, I'm gonna cut this camera off. We got Hero 6 up there, about ready to face 70-mile-an-hour wind. We'll see how it holds up with super glue. I'm using the strap mount that's super glue together. mistake. Well, everybody, I thought I'd get lucky and make it all the way back to Decatur, but I ran out of gas. I got tanks right here, so we're good. That's the way she goes. It needs gas. At least I got a shoulder to park on. I've ran out of gas in way worse places. Oh yeah, I can hear the gas going right into an empty gas tank. It sounds like a waterfall in there. Yeah. My fuel gauge don't work. I don't know what to do about that. I carry 2 5-gallon cans of gas for when I run out of gas. I just got to get to a station, get fuel in the truck. That was a few good gallons. I should have enough to get back. If it dies again, well, I don't know. Sure feels like I should have fuel in there, but I guess I don't. Start it back up and get back on the road. We got 11 minutes to get back to Decatur. Cycle a couple of times. Oh yeah. That sucked. But we're good now. We just gotta get back up to freeway speed and pecker it. Get some space and take off, and we'll go. Oh, here comes all of it, all the traffic. Oh yeah. All right, our turn. Come on, suck the fuel, baby. Alright everybody, it's the end of the day. We're going to go over those 2 receipts that we got today. One of them was from N&W Metals. The other one was from Harmon Scrap Metals in Athens. Alright, we're going to start with N&W Metals. That was the first scrapyard that we stopped in at today. Our receipt is right here. So we're going to just go through it, and I'm basically going to read off the receipt to you guys. This camera is just blurry when you try to get up close footage. But anyways, tin shred, it was 10 cents a pound. We had, let me see here, 58 pounds. The material total was $5.80. That was pretty close. electric motors. What's that say? 2 cents a pound? That doesn't make sense. It's got to be 20 cents a pound. Yeah. 91 pounds. Material total was $18.20. Aluminum breakage, aluminum irony breakage, 15 cents a pound. We had 5 pounds at 75 cents. Ballast, we had 15 pounds in ballast. Material total was 75 cents. Sheet aluminum, we had 84 pounds. That was basically that dirty extruded aluminum. They called it sheet aluminum. The material total for that, 84 pounds, was $42. Yeah, that was 50 cents a pound on that. Insulated number 2 wire, 45%, $1 a pound. I came in with 55 pounds. The material total was $55. Insulated number 1 wire, 65%, $2 a pound. That's going to be the Romex wire. That's what they call it, insulated number 1. My net weight was 285 pounds for a total of $570. Aluminum insulated wire. Well, we had 12 pounds at 40 cents a pound. Dang, that's a good price. 40 cents a pound, and it was $4.80 for 12 pounds. Okay, we had a little bit more tin shred because they called my fan motors tin shred, basically, because they said that the motors were a little bit too small and that they can't get enough copper out of them, so they can't put them in the motor bin. So I had 27 pounds of fan motors, and that was at $2.70 was the material total. They charged me 10 cents a pound. Yeah, they paid me 10 cents a pound. So we had a little bit more aluminum breakage at 15 cents a pound. It was $2.55. I'm not quite sure what that was. I'm pretty sure that was that motor that I left the case on. Okay. And then we had steel. That was 320 pounds at $32. That must have been the first batch that we had dropped off. But anyways, the transaction total for that receipt was $734.55. Not bad. Not a bad first stop. Okay. And the next spot that we went to was Harmon Scrap Metal in Athens. Really good people. Nice, clean little scrap yard. They only had a couple employees working there. The nice, cleanest scrapyard that I really seen in this area, that's for sure. But anyways, we dropped off that 600 MCM copper cable, all of it, you know, and they classed it as bare bright and number 1 copper. So basically, for our number 1 copper, that was a 600 MCM. I just said it again. I know. But what would they got us there? It says gross 199 pounds for number 1 copper, and minus the tear, it ended up being 191 pounds of number 1 copper. At $3.45 a pound, I got $658.95 for the number 1 copper. Okay. And the other bucket was bare bright. So bare bright, we had 118 pounds after the tear, and that was at $3.50 a pound, for a total of $413 for that. So all my 600 MCM wire ended up being the ticket total of $1,071.95. I am just as surprised as you guys are with that. I am just extremely blessed to be able to find a scrapyard that was even within the area that they paid the most, because the market's been going down. All the scrapyards have been dropping their prices, but these guys, they hung on there for a little bit longer, so that really did pay off by driving to Athens. I probably really should do a grand total of that in the middle scrapyard, where we were going to sell the 600 MCM at $375 a pound, but when I got there, they're like, oh, the price went down. So they tried to get me to sell my Bare Bright copper for $325 a pound. I was like, nah. And then for number one copper, they were going to give me $3.10 a pound. Yeah. Best get back in the truck and call around and try to find a better place like Harmon Scrap and Metals in Athens. Great place. Great prices. Great people. That's for sure. So, basically, if we're adding these two up, let me see. Here's my receipt from the bank. I had to put all that money on my bank card because they wouldn't let me draw the money. They had to put it on the card. But anyways, my transaction amount, and that's going to be the total for both of these receipts, was $1,806.50. Not a bad price though. Just over $1,800 for my scrap. That puts me well over a $1,500 margin to be able to continue south to Florida. So we're gonna make that happen, and I'm really hoping by the end of this month I'll be back in Michigan. So we'll see how the rest of this journey goes. Being stuck here in Alabama for over a month was definitely an unexpected ordeal. That happened, you know, and I can't take it back. And yeah, man. Good times and bad times. We take them as they are, and it's just the way she goes, really. So yeah, just over $1,800 score today. And I was so surprised that I drawed over $1,000 on just the 600 MCM. Very happy with that. That's going to be able to get me to Florida and back home, I hope. Depending on how expensive Florida gets and if I run into any truck or trailer trouble, you know. But that's about it for tonight, guys. I hope you all had a great day. I had an alright day. I'm dealing with some major teeth pain issues. I can't wait to get back to Michigan and to my dentist and have them just start going to town on all my problem issues that I should have had taken care of a long time ago, like well before when winter started. I should have had it all dealt with, but I'm, you know, long story short with the dentist is I'm a wuss. I don't like dentists. I don't like their tools. I don't like the sounds they make. I don't like the smells that they make when they start drilling into the teeth. I hate it. I hate every bit of it. I have them knock me out on nitrous every time I go. Just so I'm okay with it, you know what I mean? Anyways, I'm going to stop yammering on. I got to upload this clip onto this video. And I'm about ready to start uploading. So, yeah, it's 12 o'clock now. I'm tired. I'm going to grab a shower and finish off this upload and be able to wake up in the morning and basically export to YouTube. Alright, I'm just got so much more tired. Good night, everybody. Have a great night. This is Merchant Metals, and well, there's a Mason boy right there. See him? You see the Mason boy? I love you. He's just sleeping. Alright, good night.